Tiny crankbaits are a big deal. That sounds funny. I'm John Cruz, Bassmaster Elite Series champion, and I've got a little tiny crankbait. This is the Little John Micro 45. There are a bunch of small crankbaits on the market. Everybody fishes square bills. Everybody fishes now flat-sided crankbaits, and they work. Everybody does because they work, but don't overlook the little, small, micro, undersized, whatever you want to call them, crappie crankbaits. The ones here's a couple keys to fishing those. Don't overlook them, but when you do, make sure you're throwing them on light line. This is a smaller crankbait. You're going to get much more action, much more depth, and much more casting distance dropping down on your line size. I would not fish it on any more than 8-pound Sunline Crank FC, 8-pound line, big. If you're throwing it on a spinning rod, you could even go down to 6. You're gonna get that bait deeper, you're gonna cast it further, making long casts, covering water. That is crankbait fishing 101. That's how you catch fish. Shallow cranking is that you can make longer casts and you can cover more water than fishing other techniques. And when you get out there further, you're gonna catch those fish that are very wary, they're a little spooky. A lot of the lakes are being pressured these days, so if you can make longer casts, you will hit some of those fish that do not get a chance to feel your presence, to know that you're there, to get spooked by that boat because of the live wells, because of the motor, because of the electronics, because of whatever. They're not gonna get spooked because you're making really long casts. That is a big key. I love, in the fall time especially, I'm gonna be fishing crankbaits with bright colors. This is a Cellmate colors, one of my favorite all-around colors. It's got that little chartreuse pop to the side of it. Don't be afraid to go even brighter, because the fall time, you're gonna have a lot of bait fish shallow. So the fish have a lot of competition. You give them a target. You give them something to look at. You give them a little bit brighter. Don't worry about the water being a little bit clearer. I'm telling you, throw it on lighter line, throw that little bit brighter color, and you will be putting fish into the boat, especially if you downsize your crankbaits.